very active in the past 2 years with a good leadership of the president, the lady president, who actually brought up the team, combining with a lot of firm owners from other interior design firms together, and we try to build up the perception in the market in a better way, because in the past, of course last year or two under recession, the fee and everything has been driven so down and very low. So we need to really change that and try to just get back to normal, like before we get in recession. So we need everyone to help each other to make it happen, and we need the help from government to support that as well.
How does the government support your industry?
At the moment, not much. They were talking about it. They said, well, if we can help, just write a proposal up to them and see what areas that we need help, and they will help. But of course, this thing doesn't happen overnight. But apparently, there's a discussion between ASAR, TIDA, and other associations. For example, graphic design and all designers are actually combined together, and they try to propose that to the government for some funding.
Oh, and besides funding, because I doubted that the government, could provide that. Is there any other areas that you wish that the Thai government would support your industry?
Apart of funding, they can provide a good group of people. For example, as the designers or architects, we're not very good with documentation or contract or tax or whatever. We haven't been trained how to deal with that totally. So we probably need a certain group or a very strong group to come out to the Asian market, to the overseas market, to be part of our team. And if I don't have knowledge of contract, I can talk to Kate if you're the lawyer, and we got to go together. And if I'm not good at language, I can take another person. So the whole group, the whole strong team that can support each other in any way, languages, French and other languages. It's the more we get help, is the better we can go through the international works, because sometimes we lack of these skills.
I see. Well, in a couple of years, ASEAN community will be, open up as one, and it means that there will be more business opportunity for the Thai architectural company to get a job in ASEAN community. And at the same time, we have to open up our country and welcome all the ASEAN company into Thailand as well. So what would you see? How would you forecast your business in the future?
We've been working with a lot of overseas firms who come to work in Bangkok or Thailand quite a lot, and I think we have great relationship. It's the way we can learn from each other. I mean, you want to learn from other people, you want to work overseas, but you don't let people to come to work here. But, well, what's so fair? And so I think the more we open up, the more we learn from our lesson, the more we learn from each other. So it's the only way to improve the industry.
I see. Is there any rules or regulations regarding your industry that you consider as an obstacle to expand your business within the ASEAN community?
I think probably no obstruction in terms of or setting up the rules or anything. But I think people have to really work together as a team, and we probably need to set up the certain fee standard to follow, because at the moment with the recession or Tom Yam Kung or whatever since, and we have to build back to the certain level where the professional fee is fair and reasonable. But these days it wasn't really fair and reasonable, and people having benefit of these circumstances in economic crisis. So I like people to work together as a team, have some kind of, not a free idea where the clients just come back and getting some bidding of 5 or 6 firms and no fee attachment, and that need to be given up.
I see. And the prices vary?
Yeah, it's just a survival fee. It's not just a standard fee at all.
I see.
It's about how you can cut the fee off and win a job.
So it's like a cut pricing war.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So it would be better if we can all get together, or at least some organization like the Thai Architecture Association,
Yeah.
and also the similar association in all the ASEAN country could get together
Yeah.
and set up a standard.
That's right. That's right.
Will it be possible in the near future?
First of all, we have to stop competing to each other. The hotel industry used to compete a lot in the past, and we got the guy working with us as on the hospitality. And at some stage, they have I think they have hotel association where they set up the standard for 5 stars, 3, 4, so people don't cut each other off. That's what we need to do in our industry. So people come to us and they know they can't go to any person because we have sort of certain fee and the guideline to follow, like the conduct of our professions. That's what we have. We have released that, but it's not law. It's not rule. So, it's no punishment if you don't follow that. So still have some gap in there that we need to improve it.
Because I still think that it is quite difficult, to set up a standard fee, because you're not selling a product, a tangible products that you can that you can touch and feel it. It's up to the client's preferences.
Correct.
So I guess we cannot avoid the price cutting war.
It will take time to create. Everything will take time, and it needs to be some sort of education for anyone who come to use us. They need to understand that in graphic design or advertising, they got some standard where you pay the fee before you get out the idea from them, and you pay a little bit more if you need a little bit more details. So that need to be changed. In terms of our industry, but it will take time. I understand that, but take a bit of change better than nothing, though.
And at the moment, I see that there are lots of demands, let's say in the Middle East and also in China, where they're creating like big mega project, lots of buildings just coming up. Do you think if ASEAN company, could get together, in order to get a job overseas, how could we do that?
A bit like consortium.
Yeah, like consortium.
Yeah, we can do that, and a lot of firms have been doing that so far. So it's just the financial strength that we need to come up together, because those sort of big projects would need some certain what you call bank guarantee and the bonding and big amount, and with one or small firm that you can't achieve that. So you need to link up with a few big firms together to come up.
But I think maybe the ASEAN companies start, looking at each other as a good friends, because, like for example, Singapore, they got lots of money, and Thai, we got lots of skills, and maybe in any other country we could get together and
share ideas.
Share ideas and get a contract under the ASEAN consortium.
I think the ASA or ASA is trying to to set up the meeting with tri-nations, and they try to have it in Thailand. So all the community base and everything is in central of Bangkok. But I think I'm not sure how far it's go, but I haven't been in touch. I think it's been supported by the government at the moment. So we'll take some time. I'm not sure it's going to happen in this generation.
Oh, not in this generation. So what do you see as the future of the architecture industry in ASEAN?
I see it's going a lot better than the past. When I was young or in university, I didn't see anything much these days. But after joining with TIDA and a few good firms in this industry, I see a lot of progress. People have shared their view and they have objective. They always try to help each other, and they always try to promote Thailand as much as possible. So I see a big strength there. We start working together as a team, but it's probably need to grab some group of small people, small companies and other firms together. It's not just a one-man show thing. It's got to be the same team.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much, Khun Yupa, for joining us. Well, we still have to be optimistic because our ASEAN has a strength in terms of design and architectural industry. So let's start thinking about it today, and then we can start working together in the very near future. Okay, so this is it for ASEAN Talk for today. Well, tune in for more interesting programs with the ASEAN TV, and meet us again until next time. Goodbye.